An Arizona couple whose love story that started more than 4 decades ago is getting a second trip to the prom. Greg and Karma Kearns got to relive a night that they first shared back in 1984.
And how about this detail? The original prom dress still fits. She wore it again. 12 News journalist Kyle Simchuk takes us to Eloy for the big prom.
There's something about getting ready for prom. The stress, the butterflies, the hope. For most of us, prom is a single chapter.
There, I got it.
For Greg and Karma Kearns, it's the whole book.
She was such a cute, kind, smart person. I just loved being around her.
This is Greg and Karma at prom in Goodland, Kansas back in 1984. After graduation, the couple briefly went to different colleges until Karma made it clear.
A lot of parties, formals that I would be attending, and I would need a date, and he was far away, so he relocated.
A few years later, they were married, started a family, and built successful careers as accountants.
We retired a little bit earlier, and here we are.
Now 59, Greg and Karma live at Robeson Ranch in Eloy. These days, life includes pickleball, golf, and apparently, senior prom.
Well, the king and queen will be crowned by Elvis.
Ron Hunt hosted the first prom last year. It was a hit.
I think they're mostly over their insecurities too, and the tenseness that you might have when you're in junior or senior year in school. So it should be more relaxed for sure, and just more laughter and fun than what I remember of our proms.
Karma isn't just going to prom. She's wearing the exact same dress she wore in 1984.
And I had already bought the dress, hoping he was going to ask me.
She looks amazing. She hasn't aged a bit.
The senior prom at Robeson Ranch is meant to bring back a little bit of that magic. And the Kearns aren't the only high school sweethearts here tonight.
There are 5 couples who went to prom together. One couple is 1963.
It looks a lot like a traditional prom.
Very much like, except the bar's open.
For Greg and Karma, the secret to 42 years together isn't complicated.
Common interests. The things we do, we love to do the things together. You just kind of adjust as you age, but you always find time to spend time together.
And sometimes you revisit the past. Greg and Karma weren't crowned in '84, but 42 years later.
This is our prom king and queen.
Their love story is a reminder. Sometimes the person you take to prom really can be your forever date.
You stick together when you find someone you love.
In Eloy, Kyle Simchuk, 12 News.
Kyle, thanks. And what a good-looking couple. Still